Sports finals.
Actually, it's more like
yeah,
finals
it's actually,
week.
geez, this
But
is
we're
bad.
still here talking
Yeah.
about sports.
Sports.
Welcome to another edition of the Daily Aztec Sports Talk, the final edition of this fall semester. I am Pat.
I am Matt. Today we're going to preview a little bit of SDSU's bowl game, the Poinsettia Bowl, against the Naval Academy. SDSU is...
The last time.
It is the last time. Lifetime, SDSU is 3-0 against Navy, and they've won the last 8 games against service academies. What are you excited for about this game? What are you looking for? Just talk about the game.
It's an opportunity to end a disappointing season with a win because everybody hyped this team up to be really good and contend for the Mountain West title. But the brutal road schedule really doomed the team. They'd only won once on the road, and that was at New Mexico. They lost to Boise, Fresno, Nevada, etc. So it's a really good opportunity to go 8-5, and the bowl game is at Qualcomm Stadium in front of hopefully some home fans, and the Naval Academy will bring a good presence, so there'll be a decent crowd on hand. I think just another opportunity an opportunity to end a disappointing season on a good note. What are your thoughts?
I think this is an extremely awesome opportunity to go to the game if you can. The atmosphere is going to be incredible. The last time these two played in the Poinsettia Bowl was in 2010, and 48,000 fans attended that game. Mm-hmm. But that was one day after Qualcomm Stadium had been flooded with 1.5 million gallons of water from a rainstorm. Wow. So probably a lot of people who had tickets didn't wind up going. The local naval base in San Diego employs 48,000 people, and in San Diego State averaged over 35,000 people a game. So
gotta think 40,000, easy.
At least 40,000. I think this one could crack 50,000. And for a San Diego college sports fan, somebody who likes college football, we don't normally get to go to those SEC type games where there are those big crowds. So go to this game if you can.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to talk a little bit of San Diego State basketball. Of course, a lot of games we won't have the opportunity to cover over the winter break.
Unfortunately.
9 of them exactly. Some tough games and some not as tough games. Matt, what do you think is the biggest thing though that's going to happen, I guess, in this winter break period of games for the basketball team?
I'm looking for Dwayne Pulley to come into the Dwayne Pulley that was at the end of last year and what a lot of people were expecting coming into this season. It seems that he varies between going too fast or going too slow. Sometimes it's in the middle. Sometimes he's going at the appropriate speed, he's being aggressive, but he's also containing himself. And then the other times he's either too high or too low on the spectrum. So I'm looking for him to find his game more as the season progresses because, as we've seen, SDSU's offense is struggling mightily. Definitely not better than last year's, as Steve Fisher said earlier this year. And I think Dwayne Pulley is a big part of that. In terms of how they're going to fare over the break, I think 8-1 with the one loss coming at Wyoming, who's looking really good. What about you?
I think they're going to go 7-2 over the break. The road game at Cincinnati, I think that's just going to be too tough for them. The Bearcats they hardly ever lose at home. 24-1 in the past 25 home games. I'm looking for Malik Pope to start contributing some quality minutes. He's come in, he's played 9 minutes, 10 minutes here and there, and he's been more of a placeholder. He's gotten a couple blocks, couple rebounds, but he hasn't really made an impact yet. I'm looking for Malik Pope, who's coming off serious leg injuries that he suffered in high school. I'm looking for him to have those 10 minutes in the game, but have them be quality minutes where you can rely on him to contribute in those 10 minutes.
And some quick football news before we do the Rock'em Sock'em, the last one of the year. SDSU football just picked up a verbal commit for the 2015 season from Ryan Agnew. He's a Texan quarterback. He's got 3 stars from a lot of the recruiting publications. And get this, he's a spread quarterback. Ooh. So that's possibility of going to the spread in the future. And he is the quarterback of the number 23 high school team in the country and the number 4 high school team in Texas. So this guy's good.
All right. Sounds like that could be a very exciting prospect. Well, thank you so much for joining us all semester long. We really appreciate you tuning in. One last time, I'm Patrick Carr. He's Matthew Bain, and I'm going to win Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
He's so cute. That was like a tie. Yep. That was a tie again. This is it.
Do it again.
Okay.
Do it again. Do it again.
That was 3 ties.
Goodbye.
3 ties. What does that mean?